Hi, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel. And this is a book review and yet another one of Rachel Patterson's. What can I say? She's a brilliant writer. She absolutely nails it where spirituality is concerned and what we need to know. It's Kitchen Witchcraft and it's Spells and Charms. On the back of the book it says, there are a lot of things in the universe that we don't understand. When something is meant to happen, it will, whether we cast a spell or not. But you can help it on its way by guiding and encouraging it, and maybe even tweaking events a little too. A spell can be worked in many ways, from a simple pointing of the finger to a complicated ritual involving lots of herbs and crystals, excuse me, and of course any variation in between. What will happen for sure is the boost of confidence and happy buzz you will receive as you cast the spell, as well as the positive vibe you get from putting something into action. Kitchen Witchcraft, Spells and Charms is the first in a series of books which delve into the world of the kitchen witch. Each book breaks down the whys and wherefores on the subject and includes practical guides and exercises. Other titles include Garden Magic, Altars and Rituals, and the Elements, and a wee bit about Rachel Patterson. This quite a small wee book, jam-packed, absolutely jam-packed, of surprise, spells and charms. It really is great. Apart from just reading things, it then becomes almost a bit like an encyclopedia. I think you could find any spell in here. They've got spells and charms, working with craft, correspondences. We've got love spells, curses, hexing, binding, prosperity and wealth, money spells, protection spells, luck spells, employment spells, healing spells, fertility spells, banishing, releasing spells, house and home spells, general spells. A book of spells, but from a kitchen witch point of view, and that is very much folksy magic. It's very much shamanic, but very, very folksy and feminine, and basically whatever you have in your kitchen. So there's nothing really in here that you would need to go and find something mad online. I've looked at, read it all, but the amount of information in this book is fantastic. We've even got magical alphabets to help you with sigils, number magic, colours, what the planets mean. I wish I'd written it, to be honest, I really do. And there's all the spells, and they're lovely, they're absolutely lovely. And with Rachel, she says, well, do this, kind of this, and if you don't have that doesn't matter, do that, and if you can't find that, use that. And she also gives a sense of play with it. It's what you're doing, this is just a guide, and I really do like that, because even with the magical spells I put up on my YouTube channel, they're very much, okay, this is the basic, now go and do it for you and your way. And that's there's a sense of Rachel being a guiding friend, rather than a high priestess looking down your nose as you shake, trying to do something. She definitely knows her stuff, but the way that she puts it over in her books have made her a firm favourite for me. I would recommend, in fact, I think I've got most of her books now, and I would recommend every single one of them, whether you're new to magic or whether you're like me, I've been working magic a long time, but nice to look at different things and see how other people are doing it as well. And it also reminds me of a few things like, I haven't seen that herb for a while, I'll go and get that. Absolutely lovely. Don't be put off by witchcraft if you're not a witch. I'm not a witch. I'm kind of a kitcheny witchy person, but I'm more shamanic, although witches are shamanic too. It's one of those blurs where you don't need to follow Wicca to be able to do kitchen magic. You just need to be on a magical path. So, don't think because you don't actually follow the religion of Wicca that you shouldn't read books on witchcraft, because witchcraft is very, very ancient. It goes back a long, long way, well before Wicca, the religion, was ever formed. So this kind of kitchen witchcraft comes more from the very, very the past, and therefore if you're a wee bit shamanic, a wee bit interested in magic, or but you don't know the rules or whatever, and this would be a really good wee book to pick up for you. But also, I've been working magic for a long, long time now. And I just love this book. It was like, oh my goodness, I remember that. Why did I forget about that? It's reminded me of so much. But if you're a newbie, and if you're, just maybe taking your first few steps or years into the practice of magic, you really are going to benefit so much from this. The brilliant wee book. And I can't keep saying Rachel Patterson is amazing, but she is. So any books you see by her, you will not be disappointed. And you may well think, oh, it's quite small, but there's no room for kind of everything is packed into it. It's like, I don't know how she gets so much into one book, and yet her way of talking, her way of communicating isn't lost in it. It's not dry. It's not just like spell after spell after spell. She's telling you about them, and it's obvious she's writing them for you and giving you the odd hint. Brilliant wee book. Rachel Patterson, Spells and Charms in the Kitchen Witchcraft series. I believe it's in the shops and on Amazon, etc. now. It's Old Books, this one? Moon Books, again, an imprint of John Hunt. So, there you go. I really would know that I'm going to recommend that you get this one and really have some fun with it up to a point. I mean, enjoy it. Don't take it lightly. I mean, I'm not saying it's, go and have fun with it, but read it, enjoy it, and then you'll have it at hand for if you need a bit of help with your own magic, or you just want to go and cast a spell that's already been put down, and also make your own charms and sigils. Brilliant wee book. Anyway, many blessings now. If you want to support me in my channel, you can buy me a wee coffee. The link is down below, and the coffee is £3 or $3. Go straight into my PayPal account, and most of the time I buy coffee with it. So many blessings now. Thank you, Rachel, for writing the book, and I'll see you all for the next book review. Bye now.